Good morning. This is Gene from the Central States Lawmen and Outlaws Historic Association, and I'm just heading out early this morning to meet a gentleman by the name of Denny Anderson. We're going to meet out at the Adair train robbery site, which was the site of the 1873 Jesse James and gang robbery. And I had written the book of Fiendish Crime, and of course that story is also part of my book, The Dusty Trails of the Old West Anthology. That story is in there too, as well as the story of Jesse James robbery in Corydon, Iowa, and other stories of crime and mayhem in the Wild West. So we're going to be out there taking a look around, and we were looking at some satellite photos and seeing some unusual things around the remnants of the bridge that was left there from the railroad crossing. And we want to take a look at the ground there to see if we can find anything and maybe do some metal detecting and see if we could sweep that creek a little bit and figure out maybe if there's some artifacts out there. We'll have to see about that and see what happens. But welcome along, and then I'll put a lot of information on my blog about this, including this video. Okay, thanks. Heading out there. Got to keep my eye on the road here.
That's exactly what they did.
Okay, Denny. Say hi.
Hi.
Denny Anderson, and your name is?
Vonda
Anderson, and we're down here looking at the bridge over Turkey Creek at the Jesse James train robbery site from 1873, and we did a little bit of metal detecting and found at least one thing, piece of metal bar, probably from the bridge construction, and some other things. But there's a bridge back here, but we're taking a look around to see what we can find, and that's looking down Turkey Creek.
There's rail hanging out right down at the bottom.
And down, yeah, there's rail we saw down there, twisted rail, which is probably could be from that period. But we're still looking around here. Hi, we're up on the Jesse James site here in Adair, Iowa, and we're looking down at the railroad bridge that was here when the bank robbery happened. Let me just show that to you. And this is Turkey Creek, and there's the remnants of the bridge that was once here. And we're just taking a look around to see what we can find out here today. Okay, so we actually got to look around the Jesse James robbery site in Adair over Turkey Creek, and we didn't turn up a lot. It's a very rough area, but I will be posting some pictures on the blog here showing pictures of twisted rails inside the mound of concrete and pilings is still there, and whether or not those are modern rails or not, we're not 100% sure. But I have some pretty good pictures of the rails and the ends of the rails, so I'm going to do some research to see what period they might be from, and maybe we can verify that. But I took a drive into town trying to find the section house that's mentioned in the histories, and apparently it seems like that section house might be gone. I'm finding information online saying that it was probably torn down some years ago, but I have some old pictures that I found online, and I'll try to post those as well. But in the meantime, I'm out here at Melvin Memorial Park, and there's another monument to the Jesse James robbery, and let me show you that real quick. And here you go. This is another monument, and I've seen pictures of this, and I kind of wondered where it was at. And I, believe it or not, I was just driving around the town trying to find a section house, and I happened to drive up on this and found it. But it says site of the first train robbery in the West committed by the notorious Jesse James and his gang of outlaws, July 21st, 1873. So that's kind of a cool thing to find. So we may not have found too much out at the site because it is so rough out there, but we'll see what happens in the future. But anyhow, this is Gene from the Central States Lawmen and Outlaws Historic Association. I'll be signing off here, and I'll post some stuff and pictures online of our exploration out here. Thanks. Have a good day.